Also fine with saying what I gotta say, and then if y'all still believe the lie, then that's fine too. But how about this? Let's just stop leaking stuff. Let's just stop leaking stuff, y'all. I'm tired. I'm tired. And I don't want to feel, I'm about to keep talking about this, and I also don't want to feel like I'm walking on eggshells. Like, oh my God, I have a movie coming out. That means a fake rumor is about to come out. Another thing about the divorce is about to come out. Okay, I have this movie coming out. Oh God, and we're just waiting for something to, it's too much. It's too much.
A live audio recording just hit the internet, and it's already one of the most talked about leaks of the year. It's the voice of Iman Shumpert. Raw, emotional, and completely unfiltered. In the audio, he's pleading with his ex-wife, Teyana Taylor, to just talk to him. The words coming out of his mouth? Desperate, shaky, and filled with regret. This isn't the cool, collected Iman the public is used to. This is a man unraveling in real time, and fans are left asking one major question. What did he hear that shattered him so deeply? The leak is making waves across TikTok, YouTube, and X, and the phrase people keep repeating is chilling. It's already too late. The audio went viral after it was posted by a verified gossip page known for dropping exclusive celebrity content. And within minutes, the comments exploded. In the voice note, Iman is heard saying, "Please just talk to me, don't let it end like this." There's a pause. Then more silence. You can hear the pain in his voice, the way his breath hitches like someone trying not to cry. This wasn't just a casual voicemail. This was a broken man trying to reach someone who no longer wants to be reached. The audio dropped just hours after another scandal exploded online, and the timing makes it clear. Whatever happened earlier that day pushed Iman to a breaking point. That earlier incident? It was the leak that may have broken him entirely. A second clip began circulating early that same morning, one that allegedly showed Teyana in an intimate situation with Aaron Pierre. The footage hasn't been fully confirmed, but insiders say the moment felt way too real to ignore. The video, rumored to have been sent anonymously to a blog Iman follows, supposedly landed in his lap before the public even saw it. According to sources close to the situation, that moment, seeing Teyana and Aaron together, was what triggered Iman's voicemail. What was once speculation suddenly became a painful reality, and that's when the now viral audio plea was born. Inside the leaked voicemail, there's one sentence that has crushed fans across the internet. Iman says, "You were all I had left." It's just a few words, but the weight behind them is massive. Many fans took it as a direct reference to how lost he's felt since their split, how the divorce left him without his emotional anchor. He goes on to say, "You were my home, even when I had no roof." That single line, it's being shared all over fan pages and quoted like poetry. The message is only around 90 seconds long, but the emotional impact is undeniable. It tells a story of loss, confusion, and love that never quite faded. Teyana's response didn't come in the form of a speech or interview. Instead, just hours after the audio leak, she posted a cryptic message to her Instagram story. It said, "Emotions are not accountability." That sentence sent social media into overdrive. Fans immediately interpreted it as a reply to Iman's emotional breakdown. The reactions were split. Some applauded her for holding her ground, saying she doesn't owe him anything after everything that's happened. Others urged her to listen, to hear him out at least once. But one comment summed it up best. Just because he's crying doesn't mean he didn't cause the pain. Meanwhile, Aaron Pierre, the center of the other half of this controversy, has been completely silent. Not a word. But fans did notice something strange. Just after the voicemail leak, Aaron went through his Instagram and deleted multiple photos of himself and Teyana. People took notice. Was it guilt? Was he trying to remove evidence? Or maybe he just didn't want the added drama on his timeline. Either way, his silence isn't helping his case. In fact, it's only adding fuel to the fire. Now, fans are starting to dig deeper into Aaron's past, looking for signs of manipulation, dishonesty, or anything else that could explain his role in the chaos. As the audio clip continued to circulate across social media, what started as a quiet whisper of controversy quickly evolved into a full-blown public debate. People didn't just listen. They responded, reacted, and took sides with remarkable speed and intensity. The internet became a battleground of opinion, where users aligned themselves with either Team Iman or Team Teyana. For those standing with Iman, the message in the clip felt like a long overdue reckoning. They believed the recording was his moment of truth, a vulnerable and raw confession from a man finally understanding the depth of his loss. To these supporters, this wasn't just an emotional breakdown. It was a man laying his pride aside, confronting his mistakes, and expressing a love he may have failed to protect in the past. They heard the crack in his voice as something more than regret. It was love that hadn't died, just buried beneath ego and bad decisions. Team Iman has been vocal online, saying that the audio reflects someone finally growing up emotionally, someone who is perhaps too late but still sincere. In their eyes, he's not begging for a second chance just for himself. He's grieving for the family unit he let slip through his fingers. They see redemption in his words, however flawed or delayed, but not everyone sees the clip through such forgiving lenses. For Team Teyana, the audio was a reminder, not a revelation. It reminded them of the many times he had the chance to act, to show up, to fight for the relationship when it still mattered, and didn't. Now, when she's finally finding the strength to walk away, possibly heal, and maybe even thrive without him, he's pouring his heart out into a voicemail. They see the timing as suspicious, manipulative even. To these critics, it isn't a genuine outpouring, it's a tactic to win back public sympathy. And in the age of media strategy and digital performance, many aren't buying it. Accusations of manipulation began flooding timelines. Some fans speculated that the clip was carefully edited or even staged to appear authentic. One particularly harsh comment that gained traction online read, "Iman had years. Don't cry now." That single sentence captured the sentiments of thousands who felt that no matter how emotional the message was, it could not undo the years of damage or absence. For these voices, the tears and pleas now feel more like desperation than devotion. Even celebrities began to enter the conversation. One of Teyana's close friends in the entertainment industry made a pointed statement, posting, "Begging doesn't erase betrayal." Though no names were mentioned, the context made it clear what and who they were referring to. Another well-known singer added their voice, commenting under a fan page post, "I hope she keeps walking forward. Don't look back." These high-profile reactions carried weight, further shaping how the public interpreted the unfolding drama. Despite the criticism, not everyone abandoned Iman. Support did surface from his circle, especially from a fellow NBA player who's been close to him for years. He shared the audio on his social media with the caption, "That's a man hurting Farrar." His post garnered empathy, reminding people that while actions have consequences, pain is still real. Many fans found themselves torn, acknowledging the pain in Iman's voice, even while agreeing that it may have come too late. The emotional weight of the audio did not just divide fans, it fractured the entertainment industry itself, prompting many to ask a much deeper question. Should something so personal ever be made public? Journalists and commentators started weighing in on the ethics of the situation. Was the leak intentional? Who had access to the voicemail? Did Iman want it released? Or was it a private cry that someone else decided to share? The lack of clarity around how the audio made its way online only fueled speculation. In a world where privacy is a luxury and personal moments are routinely consumed for entertainment, the leak raised serious concerns about boundaries, especially when families and children are involved. New developments added even more complexity to the story. Reports began emerging that the viral audio clip was not complete. that the public had only heard a segment of the full message. According to a source who claims to have listened to the uncut voicemail, there was a part where Iman got even more vulnerable. He allegedly said, "Tell our daughter I love her. I miss my family." This previously unheard line struck a deeper emotional chord. For many, it shifted the focus from romantic regret to paternal sorrow. Suddenly, the narrative was no longer just about a man missing his partner. It was about a father missing his child, grieving the collapse of his family life. This new layer softened some hearts. Fans who were previously skeptical began to reconsider their stance. Could this be genuine? Was this a man who finally realized what he had, now that it's gone, not just in terms of love, but in the sense of home, of togetherness? Still, others remained cynical. They argued that invoking his child's name could have been a strategic move to deepen the emotional impact, to cast himself in a more sympathetic light. In the court of public opinion, motives are always questioned, especially when reputations and legacies are on the line. As if things weren't complicated enough, the paparazzi caught what they claimed was a late-night visit from Iman to Teyana's LA home. The blurry photos showed a man matching Iman's build, slipping through a side gate under cover of darkness. The images quickly spread, adding more fuel to an already blazing fire of speculation. People asked, was this a secret meeting? Were they speaking face-to-face for the first time since the voicemail? Was this the start of reconciliation, or the closure needed to move on for good? The truth remains unclear. Neither Iman nor Teyana has confirmed or denied the visit, but the mere suggestion of that late-night encounter was enough to spark another wave of theories and debates online. Some believe it was a last-ditch effort by Iman to make things right. Others think it might have been about co-parenting logistics, or an emotional goodbye. Whatever the reason, the timing only added to the emotional weight of the situation. Behind the headlines, trending hashtags, and viral posts are two real people going through what appears to be a deeply painful transition. Public figures or not, their story has resonated because it reflects something universal: love, regret, timing, and the struggle to hold on to something that might already be gone. Whether this saga ends in reconciliation or permanent separation, one thing is certain: the emotions are raw, the wounds are fresh, and the world is watching, sometimes with sympathy, sometimes with skepticism, but always with interest. This one, leaked audio message has completely flipped the narrative surrounding Teyana and Iman's split. For the longest time, it felt like Teyana was the one hurting silently. But now, we're hearing the other side. Iman is broken. He's mourning. But is that enough? While he cries into the phone, she's choosing silence, and maybe even peace. At the heart of all of this is a woman who's been trying to heal and move forward, and a man who's only just realizing what he lost. And somewhere in the middle is Aaron, who may have lit the match without fully understanding the firestorm that would follow. So now we ask you, if you were Teyana, would you forgive Iman? Or would you keep walking forward with your head held high, never looking back? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more exclusive updates as this emotional saga continues to unfold.